There's something funny about being a YouTube commentator, and that is when you collect your footage, you intend to make a video on it, and then it sits in on your hard drive, and it sits there, and you keep playing whatever game that you're playing. By the time you get around to actually doing a commentary on the video, such as this one right here, it's outdated, or it feels outdated. It's a weird feeling. And for those of you guys who play Road to the Show, you guys will know what I'm talking about. What's up, guys? Tony here. That was kind of a neat little intro. I've never done that before, but I got thinking about it right when I started playing this video, that Charles Ward he's in the majors now, and I didn't know exactly how to make the announcement, because this has never happened to me before. Two things happened to me. Well, first thing, I got traded, so I'm no longer in the Mariners organization. I actually got traded to the Rockies, and so I was kind of happy because it wasn't the Mariners, and the Mariners, they're not the best team, and the Rockies, they're not the best team either, but they usually put on a really hard push at the end of the season, and so I felt a little bit better. I don't know. But here's the thing, is like, I've never been traded before, so when I got traded, I was like, whoa! I did the whole, like, Joey Lawrence, whoa! I didn't know what to do, so I was just kind of like, I had recorded a handful of videos, and I got traded like right after I posted my last Charles Ward video, and yeah, so I was just like, crap, well, I guess I'll just keep playing, because I had this idea to play, like, do a video at the end of every single month until I got to the show, and that's kind of I lost focus, because when I got traded, Charles Ward was on a freaking tear. I mean, like, the first 2 months, I think I hit like 6 home runs within the first couple of months, and then I doubled that in 1 month, and then I think I ended up hitting like 30 home runs for the season. It was ridiculous. I just went on a tear at the end of the season, and then we get into the postseason, and then I do okay. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is, because I got an email from our guy, the director of Yoush Sports, and he's like, hey guys, we need videos. So what I'm probably end up doing is taking the postseason footage and just put it over there, and maybe I'll just put a video like, hey, it's up over there if you want to take a look at it, let them know I said hi, and all that great stuff. But yeah, so anyways, so one thing is, like I said, I got traded. I've never been traded before, and then the second thing is, I went from AA to the bigs. There was no AAA, and sometimes you think that's kind of cool. You're like, yeah, finally you got to the show. I mean, like, it happened in one season. It was actually remarkable, to be honest. I've never had a character go from AA, get invited to spring training, make the ball club. And I actually simulated most of the summer, or most of the spring training. I played, like, I don't know, a handful of games, and I got tired of pinch hitting and starting like once every 2 weeks, and so I decided to just simulate, and he made the club as a bench player, which is a blessing in disguise. No, I take that back. It is not a blessing. It's actually terrible. There's no disguises. It's just terrible. It sucks so bad to pinch hit for like a week straight, get a start, pinch it, get another start, and your goals, you're not making your goals. You're just like stressing out, like, holy crap, how am I going to make these goals? So then the pressure's on to perform, and I don't want to say like you get performance anxiety, but when you're only getting 2 starts in 2 to 3 week period, and you're doing nothing but pinch hitting, and you need to make points, not only, I mean, for the advancement goals, you need to like fill up those attributes, but then you also have to make certain goals. Like, one of my goals was, no shit, to hit a home run within 3 series or whatever, 2 weeks or whatever it was, and fill up these advancement goals. And another one, like I'd mentioned in my last commentary, walk. So it's either hit a home run or walk. 2 like of the most difficult things to do if you've got low power, especially when you move to the bigs. And I'll be honest, I got to a point where I was playing, I was like, I think I might just fail my goals. Like, fail them so many times in a row where I get sent down to AAA, because I didn't feel like my player was ready. I was striking out way more than I was used to, and the success that I was having with Scott McLean who was a freaking stud, but he played single, double A, triple A, then to the majors, so he had more seasoning in him. The success that I was having at that level in the last game, suddenly I was in the show, and I was struggling. I mean, the first week or so was great. I was hitting above 400 for like the first couple of weeks, and then it dropped, and then I wasn't hitting 400 anymore, and then I was hitting 398, and then 380, then 370, then 360, then 330. You know, and it just plummeted. I think it went like 0 for 15 or 16, something like that, and it plummeted. And so I think my average now, the last time I played the game, I think it was in the high 200s. Yeah, that's how bad it got. And then now I think it's somewhere in the low 300s, but I'm still not starting. And the thing that makes me mad is that every time the interactions come up, like, I want more playing time, I want to be traded. There's guys, the coach is always like, well, you're an asset to this team, we can't trade you. And then homeboy, who's playing third base right now, he's swinging a hot bat. Every time I ask, he's swinging a hot bat. I make my goals 2-3 times in a row now with the Rockies. And oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I told you the Rockies. Anyway, so this is the Drillers. I forgot to mention that, Tulsa Drillers, which was kind of nice because the Barons were in dead last place, and I got traded to a team that had already won the first half of the season. So they were slotted for the playoffs already. So that was really cool. So wow, sorry, I didn't mean to get sidetracked. But anyways, so they've got this third baseman who's hitting, I guess, you know, and I'm sitting here like the best player in the organization according to the locker room rating. I'm number 1 out of 5, and I'm not starting. You know, I'm actually playing first more than anything else, which was kind of a cause for some errors because there were some balls that the player had to dig out and it just didn't work. So I'm getting frustrated, and I'm sitting here going, I would rather go down to the minors and play every day than sit here and simulate. You know, I don't really, and then it actually got to a point, which I forgot to mention just now, but I got to a point where I got tired of loading for a single at bat, so I started simulating. Every time I was pinching, I was simulating. That's another reason why my batting average dropped like terrible. And I would only play the games that I actually was starting in. Yeah, but I think, and I've heard this before. I heard this from my uncle one time, and I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my uncle used to be in the Indians organization. He was a catcher back in the 80s, or like late 70s and the 80s, and then he was a coach on the Indian staff from like the early to mid 90s until 2 seasons ago. So he had a long track with the Indians. And I talked to him one time, and he was mentioning about players that they're good, like AAA players, like Anthony Rizzo, for instance. You know, he's a guy who would more than likely, I know if you guys don't know who Anthony Rizzo is, he was with the Padres last season. He struggled. He bounced up and down from the minors. He had a couple stints with the Padres. And he just didn't perform as well on Major League level that he did at the AAA level. And so now he's with the Cubs. And I think John's probably enjoying the fact that he's with the Cubs because he's got a big bat. As soon as he learns how to hit, he'll be a stellar hitter, a power hitter. He's gobs of power. That kid's just strong as an ox, as I guess the saying is. Anyways, the thing is that he mentioned that there are these players, they're good, but they feel like they're wasting their time. They like being at the Major League level, but they'd rather play every day. And there's some guys who do, I don't want to say option themselves to AAA, but they make it apparent to the coaches that they'd rather play every day than be on the Major League roster as a bench player. And that was the time, like at that point, and I'm kind of at that point right now. And I would rather my player play at AAA. I'd rather be getting points every single day, and be able to increase his character's attributes tenfold than what I'm doing right now, because I feel like I'm spinning my wheels. So that's where I'm at with my road to show character, Charles Ward. It's still fun. It's been frustrating, I'll be honest. There were times where I was just kind of like, what am I doing? Why am I playing this game? You know, it's just, it's so frustrating sometimes. And I think most of it has to do with the fact that, like I said, he didn't play AAA. And like I said, every time those interactions come up, I ask to be traded. Doesn't happen. Ask for more playing time. And it doesn't happen. And it's so frustrating. So anyways, guys, I'm really eager to hear how your road to the shows are going. I I never ask, and I always mean to. So let me know in the comment section how you guys are doing Road to the Show. Oh gosh, who was it? Oh gosh, his name escapes me right now, but he was like, "Oh, I'm in 2030." I was like, "Holy crap, man! I thought I played a lot of Road to the Show," but I guess he simulated the guy's career for something that I'm not entirely sure. I have to read the comment section again, but yeah, just let me know how you guys' Road to the Shows are going, and if you're not playing Road to the Show, are you guys playing, you know, like a campaign? What am I playing? First-person shooter right now? You guys playing like a franchise mode or a single season career? Again, another brain fart here. Yeah, you guys playing the franchise? Or you playing like a single season? There's that gosh, dynasty team or something. Somebody was mentioning in the comment section that I've never heard about until now. I mean, I've heard some things about it, but I've never like actually played it. I guess it's like the all Madden team or whatever. So I don't know. I've never done it, so I'm just kind of eager to see what you guys are up to with MLB. How are you guys liking the game? Somebody had made a comment a while ago saying that they think it's harder to hit in this game than previous games, and I can actually say I think it is a little tougher to hit. Now that I've been at the major league level, it seems to be a little tougher. What else? Oh yeah, and the other thing is I'm gonna make a pitching tutorial for the next video. I guess I'm gonna have to script it a little bit more because I know what I want to say, but I don't want to like stammer and be like, I don't know what the you know, and try to make it as professional and polished as possible. But another thing, here's a weird coincidence. Tony Miller got traded from the Brewers to the Rockies, so I don't know what's going on here. I'm pulling my hair out. I'm like, I don't want two players on the Rockies. It's so, I don't want to say annoying. It's not annoying, but I like diversity in my characters. So I really would rather have Tony Miller on an American League team so I don't have to worry about batting and bunting and all this other stuff. But I mean, whatever. I mean, I got traded, and you know, I saved the game, so it's not like I can revert back. I'd probably get traded again. It wouldn't even matter. I'd probably get traded to the Rockies. It's sort of like in the cards or whatever. So I'm going to try desperately to get one of these players traded off the Rockies because I don't want to be bringing videos like, boom, here we go. I mean, it's almost the end of Tony Miller's season or something like that. It's getting close to the last couple of months. I don't play it as much as I do Charles Ward because it doesn't go as fast. But I guess I could maybe start over. I don't know. I don't think I really want to do that. But anyways, let's get to some performance points. Okay, so here we go. We have 253 points, and we've already made 2 of the attribute goals. And so what we're going to end up doing, I just kind of quickly go over what I've got to do. And, you know, now these are kind of free points. I can do whatever the heck I want with them. But I'm opting to put in 90 points to contact left because I want to get up to 60, and then I put 63 points into power left, and then the last 100 points I stick into durability because that's really very, very important. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll talk to you later.